When you're going home and you're dressed up and all and you do that, that's fine. But when you're putting all dirty things, because my shirt is all with hands and all.
Yeah, right. Oh, the Monday lineup. We got them all down here. But which one is ours? Oh, welcome to another video. I want to thank everyone for coming together on our last video. It seems like you guys really enjoyed it. I really appreciate that. What I want to show you here is a plastic bumper, a brand new bare plastic bumper, not prime. I'm going to show you how to prep it. Super easy, and I'm going to show you how to paint it. We're not going to go into too much detail, but this is the actual car right here. It was just brought to us with no bumper. So the first thing I'm going to do, because I have been burned before, is I'm going to test fit it. I'm going to make sure this bumper fits, and I'll show you the process. So we're going to bring this one in, and we're going to get a little video for you and get it started right now.
Brand new Toyota?
Toyota. 4 Super. Always happy to do a test fit because it really shows us what we need. So we test fitted this bumper, and it fits great. Okay, everything fits nice. Very pleased with that. But then we discovered the actual grill itself is cracked. I'll show that to you right now. Completely cracked. And it's missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 of the tabs and hardware. So we also discovered that when this bumper came in, I guess the customer may be trying to save themselves some money. It's missing every single clip and screw that attaches the actual grills to the vehicle, and then the bumper to the vehicle. Now we're also going to be replacing the fender liner. This is a 2019. The fender liner on that side and that side as well. And whenever you take out those clips, 9 times out of 10 they're going to break. So we're missing all those clips as well. So we put an order into our sister store, get all those parts over here, let the customer know. So now we're going to start, we're going to take this bumper back off and start the process for preparation of bare plastic. All right, don't mind me, I'm going to talk. Quiet on set. That's right. So the first part of prepping a bumper that is raw plastic is you need to get rid of all of the mold release agents that are still on this bumper. You cannot see them, but they are there. It says it stinks. You can see that right there because it does stink. So pretty much what this is going to do is it's going to remove any film or anything that can contaminate the surface and not allow for the actual primer or sealer to stick. So we're just going to wipe it down. This is the very first step before you do anything. You don't have to get this one. We have it by R&M. You can get a SM makes one and different brands. It's pretty much a plastic prep. It's kind of going to etch the bumper just a touch and get it ready for the next step. It's a lot more dull, and it's actually been stripped of that mold release agent, because when these bumpers come from the factory, they obviously are pressed in some sort of mold, and in order to release them from that mold, it needs some sort of like a mold release, almost like butter, and that's how you're able to pull these bumpers right out. Now the next step that we're going to do is we're actually going to scuff it. There's not much to scuff to repair to getting a bumper ready. Now they make 2 different types of scuff pads that we have. We have maroon and gray. They also make a gold, which is even finer. And the object of this, when you scuff this up, is to not go hard, just to let the scuff pad go over the surface. If you dig into it, you're going to create fine scratches that are too rough for the sealer, and it's going to look when you go to seal it, it's going to kind of look chunky. You're going to see the lines. It's going to look like a blurred line, like a line that you just have to sand back down. So just gently do it. Now, as I'm rubbing this bumper, I already feel the static from my hair, so I'll show you how we're gonna get rid of that later. So I'm just gonna do this on the whole bumper, and then we're gonna wash it down with Scuff stuff and this pad again. Now, we're not gonna go too crazy with these areas. This will all get covered, but the main areas where you're gonna have paint exposed, we wanna make sure that's nice and scuffed, because that's where we need to get our adhesion when the car is going down the road. Okay, so the next step we're gonna take, now that we have it all nice and scuffed, is we're gonna clean it using Scuff stuff, which is pretty much a paint preparation paste, okay? And it's soapy water with a little bit of a grit to it. So if you were to feel it, it's got little grit for sanding. It's not only going to help clean, but it's gonna also help and aid in scuffing up. So all you're gonna do is take that same pad that you had before, okay? First, you're gonna get it wet. Just take your hose. Okay. Come in here. What's up, Kyle? We're filming right now on set. We got your car right here. Let me know if you need to move it over.
Man, what a beautiful day.
You're pretty dry for being so wet outside.
Yeah, I got that. I had my raincoat on.
Yeah, man. You've been doing some good work out there.
There's no nothing.
Is it better to have the panels off?
Yeah, otherwise I'm gonna have to drill to get up.
Okay. Yeah, and you're talking about the ones in the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me chat with Mike real quick
Okay.
and see if we can maybe get the door panel off real quick.
Yeah, like this big one of the quarter panel, you know, I can go through the trunk
Yeah.
and get it through there.
Okay, so you saw the actual bumper. I scuffed it, we cleaned it, we used scuff. Now we're ready to use the neutralizer, adhesion promoter, and then sealer. That is how you prepare a bare plastic bumper. Now this is gonna remove any of the static. Typically plastic bumpers are charged, and when we're wiping them down, it increases the charge as well. So we're gonna use this right now. Alright, next up is our adhesion promoter. Now you can use adhesion promoter right out of a can because it's 1K, meaning it doesn't need a hardener. And since it doesn't have a hardener, it can be sprayed out of a can because it will never dry in the right-out can. So you can find that in a right-out can. It's actually silver in our system, so we know exactly where we sprayed it, and you'll see that on the bumper. So very light mist coat. Okay, so we got that adhesion promoter down. Now it's time for sealer. It's the last step before we apply the color. We're sealing in a white, okay? What sealer is gonna do is going to create good adhesion. It's gonna give that barrier between the base and the actual bumper itself. And also provides a small cushion, all right? So if a rock hits it 70 miles an hour, it's not gonna chip, okay? Obviously, it's not indestructible like all bumpers or paint in this world, but it is the proper procedure for refinishing a bumper. So this is gonna go over, we're gonna do 2 coats back to back, wet on wet. What that means is I spray the whole bumper, and as soon soon as I'm done, I come right back over and do the same thing, and then we allow it to flash. So we're gonna do that right now. We have a color chip and we mix up the color. Now we just want to make sure and confirm that our color is as close as we can get. So when we do a spray out, we're using a metal card, not paper. It's going to show the true color better than a piece of paper would. So let's do that. Okay, so that's the spray out we just did a little while ago, and you can tell that it is actually a really good match. We hold it up to the areas in which we're going to be painting. Could maybe use a couple drops of a little bit more yellow, a little brighter here. Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go back in and let's okay, so we need just a little bit. We're gonna tint it, and I like to tint very minimal. I'm probably gonna add 0.1 or 2. We're gonna leave it at that. And then a drop of 564 because I noticed it needed to be on a little more of the blacker side. Tidbit of reducer. All right, so we let our spray out card dry for a while. We're gonna check it out now. Yeah. I'm not thorough. It needs to go blacker. It needs to go a little darker, not?
Yeah.
See how that's more like dirtier?
Yeah, I see it.
It needs some 564. So let's go back and mix some more up.
That's one thing I hate.
If you ever get this issue, you gotta come here. I showed you this, right?
No.
They make this, the hole here and a hole here. You pinch them gently, it releases the air. This is how they're made. And then it goes down.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known that yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. They do
I was
suck.
making a mess
Yeah.
with Dre's paint yesterday.
Yeah, they suck, but that's the way you fix it. So we'll zero this out. I'm gonna add I don't want to go too much. And it needs a little bit more 574. That's it. I think I'm happy. Let's go in the shade. Let's see, would you add anything? It needs a little bit more black. Last time. Imagine if we were trying to match this. 10 times darker, it was dirty.
Right?
I think we have a good color.
I think it's a good color.
And I don't think we should mess with it anymore. I could see here where it would need a little bit more black.
Yeah, I see it.
See right there how it looks light? It also looks a little bit greener too. But we'll put in a couple drops more and then we'll call it a day.
All right.
And that would be that. So I'm gonna do 2.5 coats. I'm only really gonna show you one, or else this is a little repetitive. But to cover everything, it's not gonna take too much. And then we'll move on to the clear coat. This is a regular paint job now. Okay, so we got the base coat application all done. Now we're going to go with the clear coat. We have a WS400, one a little bit nicer finish, because if you want to see that one get done, you got to head over to Acura Honda Classic. We're going to see the whole build for our ITR product. All right, so a little bit nicer finish, a little bit nicer clear. This Corolla gets the benefit of it. So we're going to do 2 coats. Only going to show you 1 coat. This second coat is going to be exactly the same. This is a 1.3. So just watch the application. When I spray, I break it into 3 different parts. 1, sections, 2, and 3. And I'll usually always carry all the way with my section. I won't really stop here and then do this. To try to keep it as consistent as possible. I stop the gun about 6 inches past. I don't stop right here, or else that's going to make a hard edge. It's going to put a lot of material on that edge, and it's going to want to run. So what you can pass is start spraying from before and not direct here, and then transition into adjacent, and then flicker it out. Just all on the wrist, all the way through. So that's the first coat. It looks beautiful. I'm going to do a second coat. That's just for build, so we have UV protection. So we'll show you what it looks like when it's all done, and then we'll get her back on the car. Okay, so we got the bumper all painted. What's up? Now we're gonna go ahead and replace the fender liners, and we're gonna go ahead. I don't even really know why this fender liner needs to be replaced. Oh, it's tore here. I see that. Yeah? Hey.
Because I will hunt them down.
I can give you double this amount. You are doing this, man. The white shirt up like that the same way how you're doing it. Don't do that. If you want to shake hands,
Hey.
that's much better.
I got you, Papa.
No, when you're going home and you're dressed up and all and you do that, that's fine. But when you're putting all dirty things, because my shirt is all with hands and all.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, what?
Right here?
That's the one that once it gets down on the floor,
Yeah.
I'll be able to put that in.
All right, so pop these in.
I can get it in there.
All right. Okay, so we got the bumper all on, and I got a big chunk of dirt right here. Just gonna remove that real quick. 2000. There's a what? You think it's a rebuild? All right, so we got this car all done. We're gonna send it over to wash. The good news is we're able to save the customer some money. It's a nice guy. He bought these. He thought we would need them. We didn't need them. We're gonna put them back in the car. He can go ahead and return them. And the car is all good to go. All the clips, everything bolted up. We had to order some more stuff last minute, but we were able to get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this on out of the shop. We usually, this is the mechanic shop, but I come in here because we don't have AC, and if we need to get underneath the car, it just makes life a lot easier. As I get older, my knees don't bend like they used to. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up another video. I hope you guys learned something about plastic, or bare plastic preparation. We actually got another bare plastic preparation bumper going on. Hey, John there, hey, where's the bumper for this car?
For this, I still didn't get a part list.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that right now.
I'm gonna send us to wash.
See this? Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Let me look at it, bro.
This looks good.
You put that big side thing on the bottom?
Everything, I put it back up.
You were able to save them apart?
Right here.
Alright, good.
Alright, I'm sending it to wash.
Alright.
That's John. He is the everything man of the dealership. So that's gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna show you what it looks like here in the end. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys know what to do. Y'all enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one.